Hello, welcome to episode 16 of my LeafGreen and my Nuzlocke. Today we're going to be fighting Koga, but I just barely looked up his stats in this game, see what levels he is, so I know if we can battle him or not. Make sure we weren't over leveled or under leveled. And we are on par, so I do not want to level anymore. However, it also showed me the team because it showed me the levels. And I actually, to make this go smoother, and I don't have camp anymore, I do need to run back to the what would even be the mall, pretty much. Up a little ways, so we have to go up the bike path, which we did so great at avoiding. And I did forget to grind and go through these guys. I'll have to definitely do that before episode 17. However, I'm still just going to try to sneak by if possible. Remember, on this side we have a little bit better luck at not getting encounters. That was pretty close. That guy just about saw us. Another like 2 blocks over would have had him. He would have had us. We did get an encounter on here. Never mind. I was going to say we could go fishing, but we don't even have the good rod yet because we didn't go that way. If we had the good rod, it might have been well. I believe we got something pretty. Oh no, we got a Dratini that escaped us. That's kind of screwed up, I must admit. Oh well, I was worried about that, but I was hoping it would turn in time because I mean, we're on a treadmill going down. I couldn't just hover there. By the time I got back up, he would have turned again, I'm pretty sure. So we're just going to battle this one poke, which is a Kingja. Of course it's a Kingja. Why wouldn't it be? Trying to get us killed off here. Oh, now is it Electric, perhaps? Either way, we're pretty dang under-leveled. Now I'm looking. I thought we were a little higher level. That's on me. He has a team of like 37s. Give or take. So we're actually going to change our plan up in just a second, but I'll explain that and kind of make up the plan on the fly right after this battle. And I'll do a team recap because I'm just amazing at remembering simple things. I should know 16 episodes in. Those smoke screen or those those smoke screens coming through. So many stat drops, not even funny. Luckily, I believe that both water. Well, I believe water is a special type. Dragon might be physical. That type of damage, I'm guessing, it's also special. That was a crit. That was nice. Okay, so on second thought, we're actually going to go running through. We're going to do the Safari Zone. That's something we can handle. We also get an encounter, and it's pretty peaceful. I don't have to worry about leveling. And then while I grind through these guys, I'll get reasonable levels to the point where I can actually not have to grind too much, and then take on Koga in episode 17. But yeah, we're officially over the halfway point of this Nuzlocke, and that would mean we're going to end right around episode 30-32. And I am cool with that. It's been fun doing it, but I know there's a lot of things I could fix. And honestly, when I do another Nuzlocke, I'll probably not do it until I get a layout done, like and ready for it. I also will need a surf user though, which means I need surf. Just trying to remember. Do I have to fight? I think I have to fight Koga first before I can get surf. If I'm not mistaken, or before I can use surf. You know what? We're going to actually go up and fight our way through this way. Also get an encounter on the out. Might be 15, honestly. Yeah, we got 15 encounter. Again, I'll go through all these enemies a little later. I'm actually going to have to weave my way through anyway. Oh, speaking of a surf user. That could definitely be a thing. Going to check Polyrath really quickly. And forgot the team, of course. Okay, so I'll do a very impromptu team summary right here. So we have Sandia, Sandslash, Fergie, our normal Polyrath, or Dizzy, our Polyrath, Zoobeast, our Golbat, our Crobat, and Sparky, our man, I just barely said it too. Electric, think it is. Yeah. Okay, well anyway, I'm going to go into Dizzy for the hypnosis, because if I can get this thing to sleep, I won't have to worry about it too much. Well, this word was always nice. Makes one of his styles completely useless. See if we can keep it asleep long enough for me to actually damage it and catch it. Probably not the best decision as I am physical and it's under my level. Does absolutely nothing though. Oh, the crit though. Wow. Good grief. Had it not been for that crit, I would have had it low enough to actually be helpful. But let me quickly check I'm recording, because I do that. It's almost a tradition at this point. I am recording. That's great. So no encounter for us here. The reason I'm avoiding all these people is I don't want to be doing strictly encounters throughout the entirety of this episode. And I already know I have to fight like 5-6 chainers before I can get up the this route, and then after I get past this route, I still have to face a good few fishermen, I think, before I can go anywhere. But I will have to use the almighty grind before episode 17, battle all these chainers, both on the bike path and down here. And by that time, that'll pretty much do all the grinding for us. We don't have to worry about wild grinding. I'll be at like 40 on every guy or every poke. And then we'll be able to take Koga for sure, because that's so many people. That's so much experience. I'm leaving on the table here. We're at 14, so we do have cut, but we have to fight those guys to take it. I'm just gonna quickly check. I think this is still going to be Route 14. I mean Route 15 when we go back this way. Yeah, it is. I think that might actually be a double battle. Only the second one we will have had. Pokeball says TM18, which would be quick attack. Very nice move. Probably put it on one of my slower guys like my Fergie, just for a bit of priority. Assuming that whatever TM18 is initially can be learned by Fergie. See if we can't just sneak by as many as possible. Yeah, that guy's pretty unavoidable. I was hoping I could go by, but you know, it is what it is. With his whopping 3 Pokemon, leaves out the Clefairy. I think I could probably handle it with Sandy, or Sandy could handle it. I almost went for the Poison Sting because I'm trained to think it's a Fairy type now. I don't think I have used Poison Sting really at all, to be honest. Defense Curl comes at a pretty bad time. Won't even matter. I'm not, I have enough attack that the defense wouldn't matter. Even at +6, I'm pretty sure I would have still fainted at that range. Magby, did it say? I can handle Magby. Not by any stab, but just by the resistance. I'm going to actually go for a cut. Because Smogs me, I believe it has a chance to poison here. Luckily, if there is a chance, it doesn't come to fruition. I'm actually going to Iron Tail. I know it's resisted, but I'm cool with it. Just for sheer power, and Magby is a baby Pokemon. Defenses aren't exactly its strong suit. Oh, no. Yeah, it was resisted. Never mind, I don't know what I was about to say. Go for cut here. Goes Fire Punch. Won't mean too much to me, but if I get the burn, then it actually would, of course, impede my physical attacking ability. Man, yep. I don't think we'll have Elect Kid. I don't think we'll have any issue whatsoever. Let's see what's next. Yeah, okay, so I have a plan here. And I don't even know why Sandy's still in rotation. It's a level above Fergie anyway. But now I'm thinking that we might actually legitimately have the chance to get around 40 with all our guys, with all these guys we've just passed up. Sets up for the special attack. Not going on special grounds though. I'm going to go magnitude and hopefully I get a reasonable magnitude. I believe that's an attack job, is it? No, it's a defense job. So I'm still not completely used to those type of moves. I get an 8, which is amazing out of this number. It's consistent at 6. But that's more than enough to bop that luck kid. I know that many people have or will accelerate through battles, and so you never have to grind specifically for battles. But the issue I have with that is that you can make stupid mistakes. Like, say I come up against a fortress that has explosion. If you're blazing by at like whatever time speed it is, you might miss something like that and not be thinking and just go on instinct. And going on instinct like that is never going to lead to anything good for you. Not to mention, by doing this, I get a pretty accurate count. I have you sped up a few times, but I get a pretty accurate count of how long it actually took me to play, rather than some ridiculous amount of time that obviously didn't take to play through. So I'd rather just be safe than sorry, and if that means I have to grind through battles, then I'll do that. I will slow down though, like I do in other grinding montages for notable moments, but I'm not going to make a thing out of going through people just rushed and then lose Pokemon that could otherwise have been saved. That's not good. And we're stuck in here with Shadow Tag. Luckily we do get an 8 there, which is a lot better than that 5 we just got. However, it's not good if it counters on us again. Which it does, and that will hurt quite a lot. It does faint Fergie. Man. Screwed up that. Not a fan. And that was our solid ground type too. That was our ace pretty much for taking care of this type of stuff. What do you have? You might actually end up being part of the team. So what do you have to offer here? Okay, I'm actually going to lead out Spark. No, because Sparky it's not part of the team yet. And if I do decide to put it in, put it on the team, I don't want to risk it unnecessarily. Hopefully, Aerial Ace will give us revenge, and it does. We get vengeance for our fallen comrade. It's the Diglett? I think so. Yeah. Okay, I still have Water Gun. Special isn't my strong suit, but Special is still playing fine in this Poliwrath. Hush Ninja. Yeah. Okay. Man, I still remember the first Ninja we ran into in episode 2. Go check that out if you'd like. It's definitely it was definitely interesting. Spinarak. A Spinarak. Yep. Aerial Ace will take it out due to bug typing. Aerial Ace really puts in the finest of work here. I mean, I fall back on that all the time, and it's just kind of ironic because I'm a water fighting type. By using it, it's kind of like what would it be? It's kind of like Superman driving the Batmobile. It's something that you really don't need. Something that you probably would be best off not using, and it seems sacrilegious, but you still use it. Well, we do end up getting level 32. Right in time for us to defeat this guy, and we can switch rotation with 2, I believe, what would be, Crobat now? Yeah. Well, you, my friend, sadly are fainted. Nothing for me to do about that. And Sparky's still here, but I'm not even sure if I'm going to use it. Right now, it's just kind of an insurance policy just to make sure I have one extra Pokemon they have to go through to faint me. Or to end the lock. And we are, of course, forced into this. Really a bummer, too, because I was really banking on Fergie and its magnitude to take out Koga. Only reason where I was going initially was to the supermarket, or to the mall area, to try to grab a psychic move, because some Pokemon have Levitate. But oh well. And Confusion just doesn't quite cut it. In fact, Confusion is a ghost type attack, so I don't even know what I'm thinking. There goes Tello. Trapinch. I believe it's just a pure ground type. Yeah, for now, isn't it? I don't even know. I was going to go for a Dark Glasses Bite, but I just want to see how well that would do, and it does pretty well. I can do Dark Glasses by now, even with the accuracy drop. I might be better off using the wing attack, but I'm going to go for the bite anyway, because I don't use my item too effectively. Usually I'm just wing attacking. Kind of like Aerial Ace with Polyrath. It's almost second nature at this point. So we will now be going into a double battle, I believe. That's what this looks like it's set up to be. I could avoid them, but why? I mean, we don't get many double battles. I was wrong. It's going to be 2 separate battles. Larvitar. Don't like it due to the rock typing, but I think I could still overpower it. Okay, that flinch pretty much showed us taking it out, 0 damage. Never mind. Overconfident I was. That will hurt more than a little bit. Yeah, let's not repeat that, shall we? Ekans, I think we can wing attack this one out without too much issue. We do get the Intimidate though, so it's kind of iffy actually. I think because of the Intimidate, and I'm not completely sure, plus the low HP, I'm going to go into Sandy. I know that skips over the Dizzy, but I just want to make sure that I take it out. Glare. And of course to get the Paralysis. Wasn't that just so great? Hopefully I can break through though, and avoid the flinch. But that para-flinch potential is very, very obvious here. And then when I do avoid both flinch and paralysis, I miss. One of the risks of Iron Tail though is not high accuracy in the best of times. And we've been pretty spoiled by having it hit most of the time. But when it doesn't hit, it always manages to miss when it's going to come across clutch. So I couldn't even speak. Anyway, that was 3 consecutive ones that missed. It's getting to the point of ridiculous. There, 4th. Hopefully it pays off and gets a Sunoco. There we are, nice Sunoco. I think we will avoid the next battle if possible, and I'm also going to paralyze him in case she does actually come all the way down here to battle me. Also going to super potion up while I have the opportunity. Oh no, never mind. I have Red Flute, but it's not what I'm looking for. Obviously. Burn, heal, paralyze heal. Don't actually end up using these too often, so it's nice to see that they're still useful. And actually, Polygraph needs to be moved down as it's out of order. Actually, no, never mind. It's in good standing. Yeah. Okay, she actually, now that we've healed up, I actually feel more confident as to face her. So let's get one more battle in, shall we? Three Pokemon though, hopefully it wasn't a mistake. Pidgey. Well, Zuby should be able to take it out, wing attack. I don't believe the Pidgey family usually has the best of defenses. They're pretty offensive. Not as offensive as the Fearow family, but they're still offensive. Now we're into Dizzy, unless it's a flying type or some type that I don't want to go in with. Mankey. I'll take my chances with the Mankey. Especially with Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace should easily take it out one hit. Yeah, we are. And brings out a... I couldn't quite get what that was. Okay, I thought that was it. I wasn't completely sure, but anyway, Fake Out will do 5 damage to me. I do get the flinch, but it's a small price. Aerial Ace should take it out, as it is, you know, a Mahika. That's one thing I couldn't pronounce. I thought that's what it was, Mahika. Either way, it's a fighting type, and it is down quite easily. Dizzy probably could have done most of that itself, but it would have been a bit risky. It would have been a bit scary had we went with the Pidgey with it. Got 12. We could grab our encounter here. But we're going to get a battle. And I don't want to grab the encounter until we get a good yard. Luckily, we're going up this way where we can get the good yard before the encounter. And without having to go through too many more people. C-Dot. Okay, well, Zoo Beast, I should have switched out rotation. That was my mistake. But I will use it as it's in here. Use the wing attacks to finish up the C-Dot. And then go into the appropriate Pokemon, which should be Dizzy. I didn't quite get that one either. I couldn't read it, I should say, because I'm not too particularly good at reading Pokemon names anyway. Poochyena. That's whatever. No fighting moves regrettably. But I'll just go after it with my trump card known as Aerial Ace. Which is way too broken in this game, it would seem. Took out the swimmer, who's obviously not in any type of swimming gear. Sorry again. Just a second. Okay, I am sorry about that. I am back now. Why does that always happen? I believe it happened last episode. I know it happened one of these last few episodes. But it just happened again. I got a phone call and I had to answer it. But I am back and that is what matters. So let's just go ahead and grab this Pokeball. And of course we have to go through this Boy Scout who is actually a lady. Okay, well, there you go. This Girl Scout then. With her Skitty. Forgot again to switch in. I was honestly about to switch and I got my phone call. What are you going to do though, honestly? Wing Attack does not faint, which slightly surprises me. But the ironic thing, Faint Attack will do less. I think I attack like Faint. Something that has Faint in its name would do a little more damage than what it did. Okay, I can take out Roselia. I know it's risky, but I have Aerial Ace. I hope I just don't become. I just hope Dizzy doesn't become such a crutch like what Kemp was, and then we saw what happened there. And the Pokeball is holding a iron. That's cool. With like a metal coat, but actually it wouldn't even matter having a metal coat considering I don't have a trade partner. And I couldn't trade anyway, even if I wanted to. Slow down, man. I'm gonna start calling you Forest. It's officially a Forest Runner. Okay, give me the good job, please. It's a super yard. I skipped over the good yard. I've graduated past good yard. Anyway, I'll happily take a super yard. Let's go ahead and grab our fish right here. Figure the fisherman knows where to be. He knows where it's at so far as fishing. So I figured right behind his house would be a good spot. Obviously overthinking it, but hopefully overthinking this time pays off for me. Not even a nibble. And we landed ourselves a Farfetch. That's okay, we don't have a flying type. Level 18, so it would require some grinding, but honestly we're going through so many Pokemon anyway. Won't even matter. I'm actually okay with the Farfetch. You don't see him too often. I don't believe we have a flying type at all. I don't think we even caught a flying type. I know that. I think we found a Pidgey at one point, but we never caught it. Or it was one of them that I caught for cut. I'm not completely sure. Either way, I will take a Farfetch. Long story short. Wow, that thing is not playing nice. I don't want to hit it because I'm afraid I'm going to faint it. But the thing just doesn't want to stay in. It's that leak that does it. The leak is making it like not Pokeball friendly. Because the Pokemon might shrink, but the leak doesn't. It just doesn't let the ball shoot all the way. Wow. It was playing with me for a second. And why is it that this is the one time I get the full sleep stat? I don't think I've ever gotten a hypnosis that actually lasted more than one or two turns. And now this is the one time I get the full sleep stat. Not that I'm complaining about it, it's just like, really? There's so many more clutch times that could have happened. Well, that's not going to be friendly to me with the existing lower accuracy. I'm actually going to chuck Pokeballs another 2 before I go in for any type of action like another hypnosis. Yeah, ultimately there are other Pokemon I would have liked to have gotten. Even some flying types that I would have preferred, but still, Farfetch is cool. Of course, I'm a little fond of it as is for my favorite generation. Whoops. Time to keep spamming hypnosis now until we get it. Again. And of course it is a flying type. Completely forgot about that with the fighting typing. Okay, we should have it. If this sleep stat holds up, hopefully we'll have it. Because I just don't want to hit it. I'm at such a point where it's too low level for me to take any type of real action on. And we do finally get it. Okay, this might not be the most apt name for a Farfetch, but it's the first thing that comes to mind when I'm thinking about what to name it. Okay, just to make it a little more useful, I have a little more playful. I'm going to go with this if I can fit it. No. Have to be... I can't do it. I was going to say hard Butterball, but I can't. I could probably do Butterball, but still. Actually, why don't we? But I was playing hard ball, which is what I was thinking. Yeah, no way I could fit hard in there. Literally, that's the maximum characters for Butterball. Okay, so let's see what type of time do we have here? We have been doing this for a little under half an hour. So I think I'm going to end the episode right here, right before the encounter. So I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, please remember to subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video if you did like the video, and share it if you want to. It always does help me out. Comment if there's anything you'd like to tell me, and I hope to see you all next time. See you later.